peeps, and welcome to Peeping At. Today we're going to be checking out City Tales, Medieval Era. City Tales is a medieval city builder allowing you to unleash your creativity and shape vast cities that break outside a traditional grid. You can plan each district for your citizens' needs and aid your companions in their tales, creating a city to be proud of. I'd like to say thank you to the developer, Irregular Shapes, and the publisher, Firesquid, for allowing me to play the game before launch so that all you amazing peeps can have a sneak early peek. That being said, there is a demo available on Steam should you wish to play it yourself. The game will release on the 29th of January should you really like what you see today. It's a nice little title screen, isn't it? Let's start a new game. To my dear child, I am proud to see how much you have grown. It is with great joy that I appoint you, as I once did, your brother and sister before you, to rule over a modest domain in the western part of our duchy. Though it pains me to see you go, I believe you will rise to the challenge and seize this opportunity to blossom. The land may be a little barren, but fear not. Sir Basil of Baskerose shall accompany you as your trusted advisor. Some loyal companions have volunteered to follow and serve you. Together, you will transform this domain into a flourishing estate. Please, dear child, make your family proud. Show yourself worthy of the crown. I have great faith in your future. I shall watch your progress with pride as you continue to learn and grow. Duke Leon IV of Mount Alba. Oh, look, we've got a deed. I like this this detailing around the edge. It's nice. By this deed, I, Lord Leon IV of Mount Alba, bestow these lands to Blarla. I love that we get to fill in our own deed. It's not like we've just murdered him and quickly doing our own paperwork. From now shall be known as... Oh, I like liege. Oh, my liege. I've been called Lady Bee many times. No one's ever called me Liege. Liege of Bumbleton. Right? Oh, Blarla, Liege of Bumbleton. Yeah, all right. I'm down. Liege. Your faithful companions. Look at them. Bit anime looking for my taste, but oh, can you rename them? No way. Oh, this is perfect. There are 6 companions, and it just so happens I have 6 Zeke Zeniths. This is amazing. Right, okay. Oh, look, Isabel. We have an Isabel. It's all just too perfect. Okay. Our first companion is Calumnius, or Callum. Cal, it's good. A baron's son, your childhood friend, and a schoolmate. Oh, Cal, look. He may lack discipline, but he's loyal, and his heart rests in the right place. Then we have CD, but I will be calling her Kathy. Kathy D. If that's okay with you, Kathy, let me know in the comments below. If you'd rather be called CD, or if Kathy works, let me know. She has a bright spirit and a strong back and greets each morning with a smile. Wherever she goes, her loyal shepherd dog, Sagler, is always around. Next up is Trent, a weathered soldier who hung up his sword after a wound to his knee. Did he take an arrow to it? Gruff and old-fashioned, he watches over you like a father. Aww. And then Isabel is actually just still going to be Isabel, but spelt different. A peculiar young lady with her head in the clouds, often lost in her own thoughts, she works with care and diligence. Hey, you're all so great. And then we have Matt, Travelling Matt, a man of the people with a generous heart, eager to serve the common folk. If his own tales are to be believed... And then Rowena is going to be... This is going to be an odd one, because I only have a male left. So 007. It's going to be this lady here. I hope that's okay, sir. Born a poor young country girl and raised amid green fields and mooing cattle. There are my companions. Oh, Cal, Kathy, Trent, Isabel, Matt, and Sir. Fantastic. Ooh, we get to choose a game mode. So there is Bard, easy resource and space management, controlled building placement. We have Settler, the original challenge and experience as conceived by the developers. Moderate difficulty in resource and space management. Moderate system control, organic building placement. That's probably the one we're going to do. But there is also Advisor, more challenging resource and space management, reduced district influence zone, and moderate system control, organic building placement. And then after about an hour of gameplay, you can unlock Painter, which you don't have to worry about resources or influence or anything like that. You can just build to your heart's content. Proper sandbox, you know. But we'll do Settler, methinks. So we have maps here. So starting position. We can choose the starting position. And it gives us different information about it. Look, wide plains, plenty of resources, minor layout constraints. Over here, between cliffs and a river, easy access to resources, moderate layout constraints. And over here, we've got confluence of rivers, dispersed resources, high layout constraints. But look, we've got 3 maps here. So this is the Mount Alban Plains. Okay. Then we've got the peaks and the meadows, and all with a variety of locations to choose. Ooh, where do I want to settle? I think we'll come to the Mount Alban Peaks. We're going to go to this location. Look, at a valley downstream, plenty of resources, minor layout constraints. I've never played it before, so I don't want it to be too hard. Do you know what I mean? Blarla, Liege of Bumbleton, accompanied by Cal, Kathy, Trent, Isabel, Matt, and Sir, will take possession of the land Mount Alban Peaks. Look, I've got a seal of approval and everything. Advisor. Welcome, my liege. I hope your travels were pleasant and safe. The land remains a little barren, but I'm confident it will soon host a magnificent city under your guidance. Thanks. Your companions and I have built a modest village hall. I hope it shall meet your approval. People from far and wide are gathering to join our growing settlement. Might I suggest we prepare some proper housing to welcome them? But first, we'll need to build a woodcutter's cabin and begin gathering wood. Okay, build a shelter. Build your first shelter. Here we are. This is great. Are we paused? I'd like to be paused because I'm slow. Ooh, wow, that's very quick to move. Pitching is not the controls I would have thought it is. It's this. Okay. It was a bit juddery there. All right, all right. Okay. Oh, look, even when we're paused, the butterflies have stopped. Everything has stopped moving. So here's our little settlement. Shall we have a quick look around? We do have, indeed, a river, which I'm assuming if I press play, we can see moving. Indeed, we can. Oh, look, and there's fish. There are fish. Oh, they're great. It's very tetchy. It's very, very tetchy, the screen. It's all touchy, you know, very quick to move around. Probably there are controls for that. Okay. Our lands. Kind of nice. Kind of nice. And then our little settlement here. Village hall. It's got this fence going on. We can see all sorts of bits of information here at the village hall. Look, quests. Our advisors as well. So if we click on one, Cal. Oh, levels. Gathering, craftsmanship, construction, farming, food. Amazing. And we can see all of our resources here at the top. What have we got here? Wood. But it seems like we have different types of wood. Look, planks, and they might be like boards. And then we've got proper beams and stuff, haven't we? Okay. Foliage, which looks like we might be able to turn into rope and stuff. We haven't got any of these, so we can't see what this is, but it looks like some sort of flax, right? Because we've got clothing and cloth down there. This looks like leather, doesn't it? Yeah, yeah. Then we've probably got things like, this could be clay, because that looks like roof tiles. Wonder how accurate I'm going to be. Gems. This looks like jewel making. I'm enjoying this guessing game. Various foraging fruits. We've got like mushrooms. You know that fruit. Wheat. I mean, that looks like a fruit though, doesn't it? Berries and things. Herbs. We've got fish. Look. Oh, look. We've got something down here. Cheese. Like they say, we've got something. It clearly is cheese. And then this could be sort of luxury goods because there's sort of a real mix here. It looks like oils and sausages, bread. Don't know. Could be like finished foods that's actually good for consuming. Wines, maybe cider. And this could be meals as well, couldn't it? Because that looks like some sort of turkey leg on a plate, a pie of some sort of thing, a stew, soup. Okay, I'm excited. What's this? This might be different visual layers. How happy they are, their religion, water, money, all this sort of stuff. What's that? Oh, okay. Photo mode. Photo mode. We got, I guess, yeah, our population, how much gold we have, doubloons. This will be our help and everything. This is all quite self-explanatory, isn't it? And then a bit like foundation, right here at the bottom, all of our building bits and bobs. Create a district button there. I like these little icons. They're great, aren't they? So the quest is build a shelter. The first thing is a woodcutter's cabin. Here we are, woodcutter's cabin. Production, it produces wood and other things here. Oh, look at this. So we can see sort of its zone of terror, as I like to call it, where it's working on chopping down the woods. And we can see, as we move this zone of terror around, the number of wood that we can get changes. Although it seems as though 100 is the max that they can cope with. By the looks, doesn't it? It does look like that. So going somewhere where we get almost 300 wood might not be necessary if we just sort of stick close by. That being said, you kind of want wood all the way around, don't you? You never know which way these games are going to go. Is that too far for them to travel type thing? Do you know what? We'll do this. This is almost 200 wood here. I might do that. Right, might do that. Let's unpause it. And we can see as well we have speeds in which this will go. Wow, they really move fast. Look at that. He is moving fast. Oh, advisor. Perfect. Now, my liege, those trees won't fell themselves, but I'm sure one of your companions will rise to the challenge. Any one of them would be up to the task, but the decision rests with you, my liege. Okay. So this is where we decide which one of our companions would become a woodcutter. Interesting. So they get foliage from here as well as wood. Okay. So if we click on it, we get to assign somebody. Okay. Well, I think I might go with Trent. Big and burly, and he was a soldier and whatnot. Only took an arrow to the knee. You'll be fine. Certainly. I suppose you could do it, Trent? Of course I can. I've been chopping trees since before you even knew how to put on your own pants. Okay. Trent, please. You're in the presence of our liege. Show some respect. All right, fine. Thank you for trusting me, my liege. Okay. So, yeah, tree equals wood and foliage. Do we see Trent? Is that Trent there? That is Trent there. Look at it. Look at it. Oh, did you get the stump as well? That's not easy work. Very well. Now we can build these houses. Perhaps a district of 4 or 5 would be enough for starters. A district. Okay, creating a district. Oh. Do we have to select this? Yeah, look, we get our little flag. Do I have to... Oh. Okay. So place it. We do like a flaggy thing. We're creating a district, everybody. And we can then... Look at that. That's cool, though, isn't it? That is a bit cool. I take it we want room for paths. Yeah, look, roads and whatnot. We do. Look at that. If I wanted to get rid of that, could we do more points? So, if I wanted to do sort of like a... Yeah, look, you can do as many points as you want. Like that. It's cool though, isn't it? Come on. Like this. What do we think? Oh, I got rid of it. Pressed the wrong button, didn't I? That's pretty good, I think. And then it says here, look, how much like wood and stuff this will take. And is that saying it would do 7? We don't need 7, do we? Did you say maybe 5? Oh, it's really handy. It sort of lets you know how many it's fitting in there. I like the idea of 6, though. We have 6 advisors. Do they not want a house each or something? So I might make it for 6. Good. Wow, they're straight in there. Oh, look at these bushes and fences. Goes up quick. Oh, look at that. Shelter. Look at that. Doesn't have any water. It's out the range of a well. Building should be in range of market. We don't have any of these things. Don't have any of these things. Oh. Well done, my liege. More settlers have arrived. It's a monumental step forward, and there will be many more. See? They've offered us coins for the land. Let's remain humble and use their contributions wisely to strengthen our economy. Let's invest in a lumber mill and produce sturdy planks from the wood we've gathered. Quest complete, and we've unlocked the lumber mill. Off to work. Produce some planks and foliage ropes. Okay. Lumber mill. This lumber mill is but the first step towards the city of your dreams, my liege. It'll allow us to produce sturdy planks from the wood our woodcutters gather. We need wood, foliage, and money for the construction. Right now, we have just about enough resources and coins to proceed. The lumber mill doesn't rely on nearby buildings or natural resources, so you may place it in any district of your choosing. Well, I mean, if it's going to be using the wood, surely over here somewhere would make sense, no? What do I do? How do I build? I have to add it to a district. What if I don't want it in my residential district? So if I built a new district. So what if I wanted to do that? So they immediately build a house. But I can add the lumber mill to it. Yes. Okay. Okay. So the district will always have at least one settler, I guess. But then the amount of buildings you can put in it are not just settlers. Okay. Beautiful work, my liege. You gave the order to build a lumber mill in this district, and the villagers shall decide its exact placement within it. Now, our builders will see that the vacant plots are filled with houses. This should help draw more settlers. You've taken care of the basics. Now, I shall set up my office in the village hall and start working on finding new ways to assist you. Should you need anything, you'll find me there. Now we've opened a whole bunch of buildings from completing Off to Work quest. We've got the Weaving Workshop, the Gatherer's Cabin, the Hunter's Cabin, and the Fisher's Cabin. Okay. And look, we get these little carts moving the wood. Look. It's moving the wood around. They're doing stuff. They're making the places. They're nice, aren't they? Nice little places. I like the sounds. It's important to get immersed. This person looks a little bit stuck there. Got stuck inside the building. Oh! Off they go. So, we need to get somebody working at the lumber mill. We do indeed. Should we do cow?
I've been waiting for this.
Ah. Oh, hey there, friend. Thank you for bringing me along on this adventure. I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may not be the best with my hands just yet, but I'll get there. You have my word. Thanks, cow. What a legend. So, takes the wood, produces planks. Excellent, excellent. Now, we have the weaving shop, because, of course, we are also producing foliage, aren't we? Yes, B. Can we increase a district? I'm not sure that I can. I think I just have to make a new one. I can't seem to select the district, as far as I can tell. One moment of your time, my liege. As you can see, you may still order construction in a district, even if there are no empty plots left. Ah! To make space, you'll need to take down one of the district's more modest houses. Naturally, this may upset its residents. If that happens, I advise returning the coins they originally paid for the plot. That should help avoid any escalation. They'll settle in the hall while we prepare a new home for them. Oh. Okay. Because we need to build a weaving hut, and I sort of want to build it in an existing district. But maybe I could just build a new district for it and allow room for some new houses as well. You know? That could be okay. What I would say is this box gets in the way of me trying to adjust my district, and it's just like obstructing my view, and I can't move it. I can't like pick it up and move it around the screen. It's just right on top of where you're trying to work. It's very weird, you know, like you're in a building game and somebody's doing that. Why? Why? So we can fit 4 buildings in here. A weaving shop in there. Excellent. Okay. And look, we've got little decoratives here. Tree stump, tree stump, tree stump. All different types of tree stumps. Look. Oh. Sorry, does that cost 68? Or just 1? It's got to cost just 1. And then I've got 69 wood. Oh, yeah. There we go. We've got like little decoratives. Wild flowers that we can place. Oh. That's pretty. And presumably again, yeah, we can rotate. Oh, and we can cycle just... Oh, that's cool. That you can just... That's useful, isn't it? That is useful, though. And then clotheslines. Oh, this one's like bunting. We don't have to use all the things right now. And then various signs. Oh, I like that. Oh, look, and you can see the path sort of slowly coming in. Ooh. Hey, my liege. I fixed up the woodcutter's cabin. Should run a whole lot better now. Thanks, Trent. I fixed it up, you say? It couldn't have been that bad if you managed to work in it. But let's see what this is all about. Rude. Oh, so that's what you meant by fixed. I don't know which one's talking. I think this is supposed to be Trent talking. What's wrong with that? Having others work for you is exactly how things get done. Right, right. Well, as long as the job gets done, I suppose I don't see a problem with it. Perfect. You'll see. Young Rupert's a good lad. He'll keep working even when I'm gone. My liege, this building is now autonomous. You can order Trent to keep upgrading it, or, should you wish so, assign them to a different job. Even though Trent is too modest to admit it, I'm certain they've learned a lot from their experience. Trent could further hone their skills in this field and become a specialist, or you may assign them to another task. The call is yours, my liege. You're the one in charge here, my liege. Have no fear. I'll do whatever you need me to. Very good, Trent. Thank you for your hard work. Now's not the time for gratitude. Save it for when we're done building this town. So, let's have a look at this. Oh, look, we get like little lines so we can see where everyone's going and what they're doing. Look at Rupert go. So, you can see all the gatherings. So this was production cycle 2. Okay, if we click on Trent, his gathering is going up. Unlocks at level 4. What is this? What? I don't know what I've done. He said certainly though. What is all this? Where was that thing we saw? Move the building freely to another spot. Oh, that's good, isn't it? So it was this that went up, and does that just sort of passively go up over time? I guess so. This building will work even without a companion. I've got to be honest, I'm not entirely sure. The woodcutter's going into that house. It doesn't fit inside of its... box. A little peculiar. Anyway, they're hard at work. What we do need is to get this going. We need somebody to work this. Kathy, would you like to work that? Save you, my liege. I'll get to work right away. I still have a lot to learn, but I'll do my best not to slow you down, or our other companions. Thank you for trusting me. Of course I trust you, Kathy. You're awesome. Look. Again, it doesn't fit quite inside of its own thingy. I would find that bothersome. That's a little bothersome. It would be good. But I suppose because of the way that this works, it sort of has no choice to sometimes bust out of its own. I don't know how you would solve that from a development point of view because of the way the districts worked, but it's a little bit frustrating. Almost like, I suppose, I mean, this doesn't matter so much here, but over here, this goes straight into their building. It's almost as though I would want this plot to rework itself so that while it may intrude on their plot, it's not merging with another building. Do you know what I mean? Yes. Anywho, what are we doing? We need the Gatherer's Hut. And we do now have the resources for it because we've got the Weavers doing its thing. And look, I've had a look around, and this is the only place where we seem to have these berries. I'm going to put the building itself, I think, along this road. And they can walk over there. I don't care. Look. Wow. All those trees just fell down. But the berries are over here, apparently. I don't see them. But apparently they're there. Does seem like you can exhaust the berries, though. And this is the only berry resource we have in our current zone. So let's see about getting a fishing lodge here. We definitely know that fish come around this bend. Look, there they are now. So if we put that there, get that going. And then we also need a hunting cabin. And I noticed that some of these, look, we have... I always keep pressing the wrong button. I'm used to the middle mouse button doing tilting and stuff, spinning around, but it's the right mouse button on this. So it keeps throwing me. So we've got hunting over there. We've got hunting here. We've got hunting across the river there. See about getting that built. Who would like to do some fishing? Sir, are you up for doing the fishing?
I'm here.
Oh, my liege. What can I do for ye? Got me plenty of time on my hands. Just say the word and I'll get to work. It's always a pleasure to be useful. Oh, I found that a little bit tricky to read. You know, it's that proper old Cockney type English. So we need to get somebody in the Gathering Hut. Isabel, would you like to be in the Gathering Hut?
Made for this.
Me? Working? Yes, of course I can work. I'm more at home in the kitchen, but I suppose I can handle this too if I must. Please be patient with me. All of this is very new, but I'll do my best. And the hunting lodge is up, which leaves us with travelling Matt.
I'm here to serve.
I'm here to serve. Oh, hello, my liege. You need me for what? Work? I always knew you had a sense of humour. Oh, you're serious? Oh, yes, work, of course, I can work. Good. So they're off and they're doing things. It seems now we've completed this quest. And we've unlocked the well. Excellent, because nobody's getting food. It's true. Build first civil building. Build a well. I think this is a good idea because we have noticed that these houses are all like, boo, there's no well in range. So this is a civic building well. So civic buildings take 2 parcels. I just destroyed their homes for that. Now, I'm interested to know if these would then read as being in range of the well, because that's a lot of room for a well. But I'm hoping the district next door would register as being close by, because we could, because you can't put that in every district, right? That'd be nuts. Let's wait, and then we'll see about building more districts. Like, what's the range on this? Oh, wow, it is just a well. It's huge. They are registering. Look. There's the zone of terror. Good. But I say, it must reach quite far if it's going to take up that sort of space, right? Right, well, we kicked people out of their homes for that. So, shall we build a new district? And I like that as you're building the districts as well, that we can see the range of the well by just hovering over that. That's nice. That's nice. There we go. Let people move into that. That'd be good. Because we kick some people out. Oh, look! Look at this! Says doing the fishing. Says doing the fishing. They do just sort of go through, so it's just part of the building. That's great. What about the foraging? Oh, look at this! They've got a donkey to help out. This is amazing. Okay, good. We've completed build a well. My liege, now that we have a well, I must bring your attention to a most pressing matter. While the water well is a simple structure, it's crucial to our settlement's development. Well, yes. Yes. We must cater to our residents' needs to improve their living conditions, and access to water is essential. Some buildings may depend on a nearby water source to function properly. Please take a look at this. I've sketched a map to help you manage each district. I managed to select the whole district. The white circle around a district represents its influence range. Any district within this circle will benefit from that influence. Here, you can see the total number of plots within the district, along with how many are still available for construction. Because that was taking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we built 6 there. And there are 6 squares here. Here you can see the influences affecting the district. Of course, it benefits from the water provided by its own well. And finally, here's the number of residents in the district. This will help you keep track of the growth of our settlement. This is a lot to take in at once, but I'm confident you'll master it all in no time, my liege. I trust this knowledge will help you overcome the challenges that lie ahead. I shall leave you to it, my liege. There's still a lot to be done. Should you need help, you know where to find me. Okay. We've unlocked a chapel and a trading plaza, and people were saying that they'd like to be near a market. That's great. In pursuit of happiness, upgrade several shelters by satisfying residents' needs. So if we select this district, so maybe I couldn't select districts early on, but I can now. So selecting district, yes, this is much clearer. They've built into, but we have 5 still available. There's 5 living here. They do have access to water. That's cool. And this house here's got a little arrow above it, which suggests, yes, look, upgrade habitation. We can actually do it. So they're now going to tier 2. And then we can have a look at the difference, I suppose. But yeah, no market in range is something I've noticed. Now, we've still got space in this district. So, trading plaza, we could put in here. Takes 2 parcels. There we go. My liege, I'm so sorry, I made a mistake. I gave away a plot of land to settlers without consulting you first. They came to me claiming everything was in order, and I believed them. Sucker. They've already started building and, well, something must be done. We can't have folk building houses wherever they please. There's a due process for such things, I'll have you know. Still, perhaps this is a time as any to go over how we reshape or remove districts. What is this? Remove an area. You can reshape any district by destroying one of its plots. Doing so returns all the resources that were invested in that plot. Brutal. So we would gain 2 wood and 2 foliage from that. I like that. I like that. Lightning bolt. You know, it's like an act of God. Thor has destroyed your settlement. But remember, a district can't be smaller than 3 plots. Otherwise, you will have to raise the entire district in one fell swoop. Also, my liege, bear this in mind. If you remove a house, you'll need... refund the land. You'll need to refund the land to its former residents. Now, select the district and let nature reclaim it. So now we can just get rid of the whole district. We gain 3 gold, I think. 6 wood and 6 foliage. Boom. Well done, my liege. Never an easy decision, but sometimes it must be done. Meanwhile, I apologised profusely to our lovely settlers. They agreed to wait in our town hall for the next available plot of land. To be honest, I had to offer them the last will of the cheese from our supplies, but at least they seemed content. Oh, that cheese we had, yeah. Our Thursday night fondue, however, will have to wait. I like that. That's nice. Right. Oh, look at this. Shelter, cottage, townhouse, manor, mansion, or estate. Oh, there's quite a few levels, isn't there? And we can see, look. So level 1 requires the chapel. Level 2 requires the market and a performance stage. Oh, and we can see here that some have access to a market. Oh, even level 1 requires access to a market, but once they've got it, it seems that they might want the chapel. Okay, we'll get that done. And we can see easily. This is a really good screen. I've got time for this screen, right? I've got time for this screen. What's this, though? Is this how much they consume? Oh, and then if they're available for upgrade. Or is that the cost of upgrade? This is probably the cost of upgrade, is it? Let's get all the upgrades going. I don't know if I should be upgrading or not, really. What's this? This is the companion thing. So, and we do have, I think that's Sir, ready to talk to us. Hello, Coral. Hello, Coral. Look, Coral's here, everybody. Would you like to... Oh, did you see the birds fly past? That's it. If you settle down on your bed there, Coral. Settle down on your bed. She wants to get on my lap. This is less than ideal. My liege, I bring great news. We have found a perfect site to mine good quality stone. This is the very first step towards the future of Bumbleton. Excellent. I haven't built the chapel yet. I should probably do that. Look at this. Rustic tavern, stone quarry, wheat farm, flax farm, cattle farm, and performance stage. Oh, the world is stone. Gather some stone. Well, first of all, I think we should see about getting the chapel in. What we might do is put a district in here for the chapel. That could work. So there we go. It's a bit odd, but the idea being that we're going to instantly shove a chapel in it. There we go. Now, let's see what this is about. Ah, Kathy's quest. Have a good pasture to let Sagler run. Save you, my liege. I see you're finally making a foray into agriculture. How exciting. What really caught my eye is a plan for a cattle farm. Truth be told, I'm more used to tending sheep than cows, but it can't be all that different, right? And Sagler needs the exercise. He's been getting a little plump since we lost our herd. But let's not dwell on the past. What I mean to say is, would you mind if I looked after that farm for a little while? It would mean the world to me. So we now have walls by the road. Have a good pasture for Sagler to run. Now we've also, this is the picture that we actually saw was here. And it is Sir, child of the land, build shelters for Sir's family. Save you, my liege. 'Tis a fine day today. Say, I wanted to thank ye for taking me in. You know, life ain't easy around here, so it might be nice of you to give us a chance. Say, I'll be wondering, could I bring some of me folks with me? See, I know I look tough and all, but I do miss 'em. They're my family, you know. I want to give them a better life too. They've been working night and day for years and years. They deserve to take a break. So can you help me help them, my liege? So we've got that as well. Now, from what I understand... Oh, look, and a quest from home. So this is the story quest. Okay. Request from home. So this is the main story, of which apparently there are 2 acts to complete the main story. Request from home. Pay the taxes to your father. May I borrow a moment of your time, my liege? It seems that His Majesty, your most esteemed father, has sent a messenger to our humble town. He has already arrived, in fact. Please introduce yourself. Save you, young liege. I am pleased to finally make your acquaintance. My name is Llewellyn. I was sent by your father to deliver a most important message. Your estate has been chosen to welcome the most important guest currently travelling through our country. Baron Yanis Puelek Dioy, a noble from the eastern realm of Gudor. He shall arrive shortly. Your father wishes you to see that he enjoys his stay among your people and trusts you will extend to him every courtesy and respect. I shall also collect the taxes you owe and remain at your side to help you in your endeavours. For now, I reckon rending to those matters must take utmost priority. As I said, there is a story mode, and from what I understand, each companion also has their own quest line. And you can see here, there are 4 quests for each companion. And then we seem to have this. All companions are at least level 4 in every craft. So, you know, there's like lots of story to uncover and work out and do, which is pretty great. We've got a lot of upgrades happening here. So I think, how many can we afford to do? Our chapel has been built. Look at that. Isn't it lovely? Oh, zoomed in a bit close. Isn't it lovely? So we are getting the request for performance stage to be in range of a lot of places. Oh, look. And we've also got pharmacy required. We've unlocked a lot more decoratives as well. Look. Flower pots and planters. Now we can see here the performance stage will take stone, which we are not yet getting. In fact, it's going to take all sorts of bits and bobs here. So let's have a look. Here is the stone quarry. And we are producing all the things to make this now. There is stone. Oh, look, there's 70 stone. It does seem like this stuff gets exhausted. Stone over here too. Let's go with this one. There we go. Get that going. We also have the cattle farm. Oh, advisor. What is it? Would you care to try your hand at agriculture, my liege? You'll find the building cost here. Just keep in mind the farm's total yield will depend on the number of its fields. Of course, each additional field comes at a cost, so it'll be up to you to strike the right balance when planning your farms. One plot will be left empty, free of charge, to make room for a future production building. Time to sow, my liege. I don't have all the stuff to build it. Oh, I don't have the stone yet. Don't have the stone yet. Oh my goodness, look at all this. So we did the stone quest, and now we've unlocked the market square, tavern, stringing workshop, and the pharmacy. Blimey. But we probably don't have anybody working. No. Oh, am I going to have to get rid of that now? That's a shame. I have to get rid of that because I need to get the stone. On top of things, have linen ropes in stock. Have several servings of porridge in stock. New quest. That's the progression quest. So we've got story quest, progression quests, and companion quests. So here we are. Here's the quarry. Now, we might move Cal over to here.
This.
Have you? Fantastic. From, yes, the lumber mill. But the lumber mill should now continue, if we're to understand it correctly, which I'm not sure I do. Where it is automated now. So we need the stone to come in because I want to build a rather large farm. Cattle farm. Let's do this again and then see how much stone I'm going to need. Look, it will require 4 stone. We now have it. Got 6. Boom. Look! Look at everyone. Look at it. This building will work even without a companion. And she's leveling in craftsmanship. Okay. And if she gets to level 4 here, she would unlock a building expertise, which I guess would give us some sort of buff. Production cycle. We can see we've got a 1 there. Production cycle 2, and then at 3 we get like a +1. So the benefit of leaving them working there for much longer so they sort of become specifically skilled in that area is good. Okay. But it seems that Kathy here would quite like to be on the cattle farm. So that's what we're going to do. And the cattle farm is now up and running. Look at it! Excellent. 2 per field. So, and we've got a couple of fields. So let's get Kathy. There we go. Lay it on me. Right then. And what else do we need to do? Have a companion level 2 in farming and have 1 automation cattle farm. So that's in progress. She is now getting that done. Oh, look. Cal has a quest. In good company. Cal needs breakfast. Yes, he does. I can't seem to start that quest. Maybe because I have too many quests running at the moment. I do have a lot. Now, I think what we'll do is build a new district sort of around here. That could be good. And I might put a performance stage in it. Can we afford any upgrades? We can afford some, I think. Oh, there's the performance stage. It means that we're starting to see other places want to upgrade, which is great. Now, what else did we unlock? The stone quarry is doing. We've got the flax farm. We could do with starting to produce flax, couldn't we? Again, this looks like it may need actual farmland. It may need fields. So let's like really give it some welly. as it were. Can I put more points in it after? I don't think I can. Like, if I wanted to add more of these into the circle so that I could get it more into there. I don't think I can add them after the fact. Okay. So, 4 fields. Okay. In goes the flax. Probably not great for the lumber. Not the lumber, the woodcutter. We may need to move him. We may need to move him. Because we can move this freely, can't we? Or move it back. There we go. Look. So we need to move somebody to the flax farm. Maybe Sir
I'm here.
could move to the flax farm. Because I think the fish are okay now. Yeah, this building will work even without a companion. Yeah, they're able to continue. That's good. That is good. Okay. And look, we have completed. Look, Child of the Land. Build 12 shelters. We built 13. Blimey, my liege. I see you ain't fooling around now. That was mighty quick. I can't tell ye how thankful I am. I'll be seeing my family again. You're a good soul. Thanks a bunch. To tell you the truth, we were scared stiff that we heard a liege from the capital was coming to settle down here. I'm glad it's you and not your other tyrant who came. You are implying that I'm a tyrant with that sentence. Not another tyrant. I'm pleased we have this tyrant and not that other tyrant. And you'll see, be kind to the land and it'll be kind to you in turn. That's what my ma always told me. 20 gold. Doubloons. So, that's flax and cattle. Oh, we don't have a wheat farm. We definitely need a wheat farm. Shall we maybe do it somewhere around here? Hey, we could do it somewhere around here, couldn't we? Yes. Now, I feel like we want a lot of wheat. Look at that. Do it. Oh, that's got to be a good amount of wheat, hasn't it? That's got to be a good amount of wheat. Oh, look, we've got a bunch of houses over here that could be upgraded. Ah, it'd be nice if I could just select the whole district and be upgrade. That would be cool. But we can come over here. Look. So, a bunch of them are missing water. Just straight up missing water. I'm trying to get at least one of each building down. And then we can look at trying to sort out the citizens a bit. I just want to see the buildings. Mind you, we've got like taverns and stuff coming up. So we might try and make them a bit happier first. Look, a weaving shop. Matt, would you like to come to the wheat farm?
I'm here to serve.
I'm here to serve. Wow. Oh, it looks so good. That looks great. It's a good looking game, isn't it? It's got its style, that's for sure. Fairly good district. 6 in there. It's not too bad, is it? And then what I might do is stick a well in there. See, look, request from home. Deliver 80 gold. Deliver 70 wheat and deliver 45 stone. We've almost got that. We're just a little bit short on the wheat, but we've almost got that. Then we've also got linen rope in stock. So let's, in this district, also put the weaving shop, because that's, I think, what's going to make the linen rope. So I might pop that in there as well. So we have this trading plaza here, which is great, by the way. But then we've got, don't we have that market behind there? I can't, okay, that's difficult to select. Market square, what's the difference between a trading plaza and a market? Market takes more. Is the market bigger, maybe? Trent's not doing anything. Oh, we'll get Trent there then. Trent seemed to be out of work there, so we'll get Trent on the weaving shop. And we have completed taxes for father. There you have it, young liege. Your father will be pleased. Now it's time to turn our attention to the matter at hand. Our esteemed guest from Gudor. Thanks, advisor. Llewellyn. Speaking of which, my liege, I already have a few ideas on how we might welcome him properly and make his stay most memorable. How about a grand display of our culture? How old-fashioned are you? Nobles cared little for simple pleasures. What we need is a display of wealth and power, something that will make him regard our liege as truly worthy of their title. This is interesting. So we pick either there's pride in our wealth or there's strength in our culture. So these are the two that we can choose from. I'm going to go with their strength in our culture. I knew I was right to place my trust in you, my liege. Once again, I'm honoured to stand by your side. So be it. I trust your judgment, and I hope it bears fruit. He looks really disappointed. Quest completed. Llewellyn. Excellent. Now, it looks like we've also completed Wolves by the Road. Look, Your Highness, Sagler's so much happier already. It warms my heart to see him like this. What a good pup. If only you could see him after they took our herd. Poor thing cried for days in my arms. Then we had to leave our home and here we are. I couldn't have hoped for better. Thank you so much, my liege. I know it's not much, but I really needed it. I'll stop bothering you now, but thank you again. It's truly a pleasure to work along your side. Alongside you. It'd be nice if there was a picture of the dog too. I'd like that. 20 doubloons. Excellent, excellent. So, now, what we have is the progression story left at the moment. And we need to make linen rope and porridge. That's what we need to make. This is the linen rope. So I've made the wrong bit. Have I got two of these then? I've got two of these. This is the wrong building. This is completely the wrong building. I've got two weaving shops, haven't I? I've got two weaving shops, everybody. Right, let's destroy this weaving shop. Remove building. Destroy. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? We want the stringing shop to go here. So I'm going to pop it here because it requires water and the chapel. There we go. So it's going in there. That's where it's going. Aye. Now, what I might do is build a new district in this gap here that we're sort of producing. I'd imagine living by the stone quarry is not particularly desirable, but there doesn't seem to be like a desirability thing, does there? So here it is, the stringing shop. Ah. Now, this is where we could put Trent. Oh, and we've got Llewellyn now as well as another advisor. I think there is up to 10 companions, I think, that you sort of gather as you go.
Certainly.
Certainly. You're going to help us produce this linen rope that we're after. Now, we also need porridge in it. So, is that where we get... Yes, the rustic tavern gives us porridge. Okay. And this also requires a chapel and water. I might stick it where the market is. Or next door. I don't think we've really upgraded a lot of this. The entertainment thing's there. Or we could just do a new one. Yes, maybe we'll do a new one. Round these here parts. Look at this. There we go. So I'm going to pop that in there. And then I'd like to... Oh! Take a look, my liege. I think it's time we improved one of our markets. Ah, we get an explanation now, do we? Look, it's got a little star on it, and then we can upgrade it. So it goes up another tier. Upgrading our civil buildings isn't just useful, it's absolutely essential to the growth of our city. The influence of these new and improved structures will meet the needs of our villagers and may even attract skilled craftsmen eager to set up shop in our city. Does it, because I'd like to do that with Warswell, does it increase its zone of thingy? Zone of thingy. You know the zone of thingy. No? Right, I want to get a rustic tavern in here. That's what I want to do, because we want to start producing porridge to get this quest underway. Now, shall we have a look at our companions just to see if we've got any other quests we could be picking up and whatnot? What is this? Ah, Sir has one. Class consciousness. Accommodate a few districts for the humble folk. Start quest. Oh, my liege, 'tis a mighty fine city we are building here. Her voice is getting better in it. I'm really honing Sir's voice here. Nothing like the hamlets I grew up in, let me tell ye. But me feels like we're losing something. There's a charm to them small villages where everyone knows one another, you know? And I say it'd be nasty of us to deny honest working folk their chance just 'cause they ain't got the coin for some fancy mansion. So I figure, my liege, what do you say we build a couple of districts for our humble folk? A place where they can enjoy the city and still keep their ways. Does that... So what does that mean, though? Does that mean that we keep them low level? That we never upgrade them or something? I don't know. But, yeah. Where, though? Maybe we could start building a bit over here. Got some space here, look. May need to get a well in. Let's get sort of a district around here. I think I'd kind of like you to do like this. But what we should probably do is get another well in. It's a civic one, isn't it? Get another well in there. So we can just start reaching that out. But it's not a good use of work because it's quite close to this one, to be frank. But build 3 to 6 plot districts. Oh, have I built too many? Did I do that wrong? How many plots is this? Yeah. This is bad. This is bad. Oh no. Delete the whole district. We need to build 3 6-plot districts. I see. Let's do it. So, it's actually quite a specific demand, isn't it? I'm a bit daft. This is just something... So that's saying 7. That's saying 6. So that's 1, right? That's 1, isn't it? Okay. And then let's build another one on the other side. Because the one on the other side might be good for the well. That's saying 7. 6. So I'm going to quickly, before they build too much, we're going to put a well in that one. Oh, I wanted it in that top corner, but fine. And then, do you know what? We will do another district sort of around here, like this. Now this is 5, so this is a bit small. There goes 6, right? That's good. Okay. They're building. They're building up. It's happening. Now, we've got the linen rope in stock, but we haven't yet got the porridge going because we need somebody to work our rustic tavern. Look at it. Isn't it glorious? It's actually pretty cool. Who would like to do this? Llewellyn.
Lay it on me.
You clearly have people skills. Okay. Everyone will be like, yeah, no, I like going to the rustic tavern. Really enjoy my porridge. But that Llewellyn guy, Jesus. If we could just have somebody else running it, that'd be great. Right, so that's going to start producing the porridge. The districts are building. We're going great guns. We're going great guns. Now, Cal, in good company. Cal needs his breakfast. Now that we've got the porridge started, let's have a look at this. Cal, save your friend. So that's it, eh? No more running in the hallways. No more hiding under your mother's skirt. No more dirt in your face and clothes. You're a real liege now. Thanks, Cal. Just look at you. You're all grown up now. We're adults. Time flies, eh? Well, anyways, thanks so much for having me. I couldn't be happier. Or maybe I could. Because we're childhood friends, isn't it? Is that how we spent our childhoods? See, there's one thing I'm missing. And don't laugh, okay? It's not funny. I haven't had any milk since I left home. I can already feel my bones crumble. You know, a big fellow like me needs this milk. Could you get me some, please? And some cereal, too. Others will also appreciate a hearty breakfast. Cal needs his breakfast quest. Brilliant. So, it seems like we've already completed it. Give milk to Cal, 50. Give wheat to Cal, 50. We've done it. Instantly completed. Thank you, friend. I know it may not seem like much, but it really means a lot. You remember how we used to sneak into the barn to steal some milk? Ah, the good old days. I remember it well, Cal. But enough about the past. What matters now is our future. The future of our town. And the future of our friendship, of course. Speaking of which, you haven't met Guinevere yet, have you? She's my future wife. She's on her way as we speak and should arrive in a few days. I'm sure you'll love her. We get to meet Cal's future wife. Are you excited, Cal? Are you excited to meet her also? 20 doubloons. And look, class consciousness is completed. See? That's a good start, ain't it? Bit shabby, sure, but we call that homely round here. Still, just 'cause they ain't the kind of folk you're used to, don't mean we got to forget about 'em. Shoving 'em off to some nook in the city, eh? They need proper water and services too. They're folk same as you and me, my liege. No, I know. I've done a well, and I was wondering if they needed a chapel. I was gonna check. So, build wells for the humble folk, build chapels for the humble folk, and build a trading plaza for the humble folk. Well, they've got a well. It doesn't know which districts are the humble folk districts, does it? I mean, they've got all the things over here. Look. We've only got chapel. That's all right, though. We can build a chapel. Let's get the chapel built. I can go in there. But I did build a well. Could I destroy the well and then rebuild it? Does that count? Thing is, I don't want to build another market. Tier 2 over here. Oh, 2-tier it is. Look at it. Oh my goodness, it looks great. Freaking loving this. This is great. I do love me a market. Do love me a market. But what I would say is that I'm not going to build another one. It just says right there. Where's its zone of terror? Ah, actually, look at that. It does run out somewhat. Just sort of on the edge here. Right. It has registered the chapel. Which means it will probably register this. What I'm going to do... Oh, look, we've got the porridge in. What I'm going to do... What I was going to do, innit? I think that this is the edge of our city, look. I'm assuming there is a way to deal with that. And we just don't know yet. But... what I'd like to do... Do I, though? Do I really want to put the market? It's right on the edge. It seems silly, but we got to do it. Because, yeah, it's registered the world, but not trading. No. Okay, let's do this. And I'll put another trading plaza in. Okay. There it goes. There it goes. Good. Now, on top of things, so we got the linen rope and the porridge. With that, it's time we turn our attention to the final piece needed to build better houses for our inhabitants. Clay. For making sturdy, gleaming tiles, of course. So we've unlocked the clay pit and the tilery. Excellent. Upgrade a couple of cottages. Okay. So clay pit. So where can we stick this? Oh, clay just goes near water. Will it fit here by the stone? Yes. Yeah, ooh. All sorts of quests going on here. A Cal quest. Liar. Help Cal come clean with his fiancée. Oh dear. What's this about? Hey, friend. I think I made quite the blunder. You remember I told you about my future bride, Guinevere, right? Well, I just got a letter from her. She says she can't wait to see what I've accomplished. All the great endeavours I've led. See, I may have told her that I was your advisor, responsible for everything we've done so far. I know, I lied. I'm not proud of it. I only wanted to seem busy, so she wouldn't come. You could say it backfired. I know. It was foolish. But please, my friend. Friend, you've got to help me. I beg you. Isn't there some small project I could take on? Please. So, have a tilery. So we'll get him to the tilery. Okay. Amazing. And then we've got another main story, a feast for kings. Begin preparations to receive the esteemed guest. Yes. Thank you again for putting your trust in me, my liege. You've made the right decision. Now, I reckon we should get to work quickly if we want to be ready for the time the Baron arrives. As I said, our culture is our biggest asset. And what's better to show off one's culture than a banquet? A feast of local delicacies will surely impress our guest. I've taken it upon myself to ask our companion, Kathy, for help in this matter. I believe she has experience in this domain. Yes, Your Highness. Advisor told me all about your plans. Sounds really exciting. I'll try my best to help you. Firstly, we need to speed up our wheat and milk production. We sent a hefty share to the Duke in taxes, so our reserves are running low, and we'll need plenty to prepare for the banquet. Let's make sure our farms are running well and fully staffed. Once that's settled, we'll have plenty of resources to put together a proper menu for the banquet. Okay, so that is to be a doing. We seem to have completed also a fest for kings. It was done instantly. So, Kathy, great work, Your Highness. That should be much more than enough for Isabel and her team to prepare something spectacular. That's right, but it's not over yet. We still need to work on our plat de resistance, as they say. We'll cook local dishes, most notably porridge and baked fish with berries. Do you think you can get us the necessary ingredients, Your Highness? Yeah, I reckon. We've also completed the class consciousness. Good job, my liege. Thank ye kindly for hearing me out again. Ain't easy living a good life round these parts, you know. Folk felt abandoned by the duchy afore ye came. No jobs, no coin, nothing but fields, farms and cows. They worked and they struggled all their lives. They be good people, my liege. I'm glad we're giving 'em a chance. Thank ye. You're a good soul. I'll do my best to match your energy, my liege. There we go. 50 doubloons for that one. Nice. So, the clay pit is done. We need somebody to work it. Right, well, given that Trent is about to get to level 3, look over here, we might go with Matt. Would you like to get off the wheat fields? Yeah, come on, Matt.
I'm here to serve.
I'm here to serve. I just like moving him around. He sounds great. Right. So we now need to build the tilery. Okay. We're going to plop it in here. They may not like this, but, you know. Oh, it needs a pharmacy to do that. This one needs a pharmacy and a market. Oh, that's not happening then, is it? We are absolutely going to have to come down here. Okay, what we'll do is get another district in here. Because I do kind of want to take this land up here. This sort of space. 8 plots. It's quite big. Chap and water could be good. Do you know what? I might build another plot here. So we might put that in there. Okay, now we need a well to go in here. That needs to happen. We might put in another trading plaza over here. Okay, just fill this with buildings. Now, can we build this pharmacy? The pharmacy, we've not actually built one before. We're going to stick one in there. Stick one in there, and then I'm hoping we can get the tilery in there. But it won't let me build it until these other things are built. Jeez. Okay, we'll get them building. Get everything building. Oh, look, there's the pharmacy. So now I'm thinking we'd be able to get the tilery. Oh no, because I've started upgrading the market, so it's like it's lost market. If I put it over here though, it'd be happy. I might do that. Put it over here. I think it's actually using this other market then. Okay. Look at this. The tilery. And this is where Cal wants to come. He's actually on construction. Yeah, okay. Come on then, Cal.
I've been waiting for this.
Okay. Right, a tilery. I can handle that for sure. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. I'll learn everything about tiles, and then I'll boast how it's thanks to me that every roof in town has shiny tiles and... Oh, friend, just listen to me. I'm being ridiculous. She knows I couldn't hit a nail straight to save my life. I'm grateful for all you've done for me, but maybe it's over. I have to try. I can't just sit around and pretend everything's fine. I can fix this. And I will. Please, trust me, friend. I'll make it work, I promise. So, that's now assign him to the tilery. Yeah, and wait for it to automise. We will. Mm-hmm. Now, for a feast for kings, we need to get one tavern automation going. We do. And we've got, for progression, we have to better hire Sturdier, upgrade 3 cottages. Let's upgrade our 3 cottages. What we'll do actually is we will come here and let's just upgrade everything we can. Providing we've got the resources. Seems like a lot, doesn't it? Okay. Everything's upgrading. Just spend masses of resources. Absolutely masses of resources. Now, town. So the tavern is what makes the fish and berry thing. Yes. The fish and berry thing. You know, the fish and berry thing. Might get a new district in here and hope that it will build just in there where that entertainment still is. Let me build this district here. Right. But then try to squeeze in the tavern. Oh, it won't let me. But it oh. I suppose we could build performance stage. Build a new performance stage. And with it, a lovely tavern. We've got to wait for the performance stage to build. It's built, it's built. So now we can get our tavern in. Oh, yes. So, a cottage. What level is a cottage? Ah, level 2 is the cottage. So, we need to get these to level 3 for the better, higher, sturdier. And we can see that it's not got stuff from the tavern yet. And this is where you'd have to start, I suppose, evening it out so you can get more cottages to build up. You'd have to start, yeah. Check out some of these decorations. They are great. Look at all these different planters. Oh, I like that one. Look. And the round one too. This with the stone planter. Lovely. Oh, and the barrels. Oh, I like the barrels. They're big, all right. Oh, look at the tavern going up. Oh, look at the tavern. Amazing. So now we need somebody to work in the tavern. I think we will move Llewellyn to the tavern. He seems to be doing these sorts of places. So there we go. So a feast for kings. We're working on the tavern automation now. Assign Cal to the tilery. I mean, I thought I did. It's not registered that I've done that.
Sure thing.
Let's do it again.
I've been waiting
There
for
we go.
this.
Just redo it again. Come on then, Cal. Thank you for trusting me, friend. You're the best. And I'm so sorry for dragging you into this in the first place. The truth is, I don't really want to marry Guinevere. I thought that if I pretended to be busy and important here, she would cancel, or at least put off her visit. But I only made it worse. She thinks I'm some kind of genius, and that you're just following my advice. I only hope you'll find it in your heart to forgive me, friend. Cal! Don't worry. I'll set it straight when she arrives. I'll tell her the truth, clear your name, and with luck, find my way out of this arranged marriage. Okay. 55 doubloons for that. He's got himself into a bit of a pickle, everyone. Brilliant. Oh, look! Cottage 1, 2, 3. This will be 3 cottages upgrading, and I've actually got a 4th. They're diligently upgrading all of these homes. Look good, don't they, the cottages? They're pretty. Like them. And then look. A townhouse. A townhouse. It's absolutely mahoosive, can I just say. 16 people live there. Oh, they need a school. A church, not just a chapel, a full-on church. And clothes and fancy foods and probably some sort of berry wine. Look. Advisor. Just look at that, my liege. Our city is really starting to take shape. It got me thinking. This would be a fine time to upgrade our hall. It's the heart of Bumbleton, after all. A new town hall. Upgrade the village hall to the town hall. Gain several gold coins. So, here it is. Because, look. It is looking a bit sorry for itself, isn't it? So, we click on here, presumably. How do we do this? Ah, we need 500 residents in order to do this as well. And we've almost got them. Well, what we'll do, we'll upgrade some more buildings because I noticed that some were available to upgrade. Look. So we'll do it. Perfect. That'll get us the 500 that we need. I would have thought. Look. Shelter, cottage, you can filter it to just show like how many cottages, and then we can go to it and see that that it's lacking the market. See, this is easy to find if you want to sort of try and grab all these low level ones. That's at the other end. They're lacking the chapel. One's lacking market. Around here, look. Oh, and up here. So, what we could do, we could probably put a market in there, actually. Let's put one in. And if I put in a separate district here. Oh. The sound sounds funny, doesn't it? That was weird. There we go. Pop that in there. See how that gets on. Still, while we've been experimenting with that filter, which is very cool, we have now gone over 500. We're now lacking in wood, though, because I built things. So we need 20 wood for this. We've got 17. It won't take long to get those bits, will it? No. There we go. Let's get that going, upgrading. But I think what I will do is get another lumber camp because it is struggling a little bit. Woodcutter's cabin. It is struggling a smidge. How do we get across the water? Do we have to build a bridge or something? Or does it not matter? Yeah, see, look, I'm having trouble getting the basic wood in. I think it's time. Oh, when the trees go down, it sounds very strange. Yeah. We'll get it in here. Seems like they don't need a bridge. We probably just need to assign somebody. Okay, cool. Now, a feast for kings. We've progressed. Oh, it's Kathy. Ah, my liege. Now that our farms are ready, it's time to cook. But I'm not exactly a chef, so I've asked Isabel for some help. Yes, Isabel did say she was more comfortable in the kitchen. Way. Why, hello, my liege. Kathy said you needed help with that banquet of yours. I'd be glad to help if you'd have me. We should start by training more people. See, hosting a banquet is nothing like the usual evening service of an inn. Our people are not fit for it yet. While we work on that, I'll start planning the menu. Thank you for putting your trust in me, my liege. I won't disappoint you. I thought she sort of already had kind of dealt with the menu. But I feel like we've got the best person on the job there. Yeah. So I like this. We're actually using fish faster than we produce. And this is it's been the same for the wood, I think. And we go through quite a lot of wood. This is not too accurate because, of course, wood gets used just as a resource as well. And we're draining it quite quick. But it is good to sort of see those little arrows. Yeah. We produce the clay at the same rate in which the Tari uses them. Uses the clay. So that's pretty good. Okay. And so it's a handy little thing. Right, woodcutter's cabin then. Who would like to come to the woodcutter's cabin? Do you know what? I think I might bring Llewellyn to do some proper work.
Lay it on me.
Some real work. There you go. Get that going. We need more wood. It's definitely a thing. It is. Because look at all these to upgrade. Look at them all. They all need upgrading. Look at the town hall. Look. Oh, that's cool. Oh, look at this. Isabel quest. Bird of Ill Omen. Build a townhouse for Isabel. Oh, my liege. Yes, sorry to bother you. I hope I'm not interrupting. If I am, I can come back later. It's all right. I don't mind. No? Is it okay? Are you sure? Thank you. But, I mean, Sir Advisor told me to come to you if I had any issues. So here I am. He said to be patient while we build the town, but I really am starting to feel cramped in this tiny house. I'm sorry, I know this is very selfish, but there's barely any room for Matthew and even less for me to cook properly. Could you help me, my liege, please? Build a townhouse for Isabel. So what do we need to do here? Upgrade cottages for Isabel. Yeah. I mean, I was thinking about doing it anyway, so this works out really well for us. Advisor, my liege, I have exciting news about Isabel. Through diligence and hard work, they've gained enough experience to become an expert in their domain. You think I'm an expert? That's very kind of you, Sir Advisor. Yes, very kind. I'll try not to disappoint you. This means that Isabel will be able to train apprentices on their own, as before, but also pass on a degree of mastery, making those workers more efficient. Of course, this advanced training will take time, as everyone involved needs to stay focused. On that note, we should let them get to it. Thank you again for the kind words. It really warms my heart. I'll go back to work now, if I may. Look. So we've got this. Building expertise. She reached level 4. So then the automation process is more efficient because she can train them up better. That's very cool. That's very cool. So it feels like we need a well round here, doesn't it? We can see where the water runs out. But we've also got like this market here. But we've got some cliffs and stuff here. I wonder, would this be okay as a sort of zone to try and get a well in? Yeah, we could do with... Let's... If I can make this bigger... 6. Because I think getting a variety of things in here could be good. 2, 4, 6. So it would need to be a bit bigger. Yeah. Let's do this. So we can start getting a load of different bits in it. So the well being sort of the primary one there, really. Yeah, we may need a chapel as well. Get the chapel in. That could be good. Yeah. Okay. Oh, look, a feast for kings has progressed. Look at this. Fantastic work, my liege. And thank you, Isabel. You've done a great job too. I should be the one thanking you for giving me this opportunity and putting your trust in me. I'll keep working hard until our guests arrive to make sure the banquet is nothing short of perfect. She really seems like a different person when it comes to food. Don't you think, my liege? Thanks to our companions, I'm certain this banquet will be a resounding success. But our work isn't over yet. There's much more to our culture than just food. City Hall done. All right, my liege. It's time to get back to work. I have some plans for the future, and I believe woodworking is the clearest way to achieve them. Interesting. Okay, iron mine and carpentry workshop. This is where we get to produce this thing. Okay. Deliver wood beams. They're wood beams. Okay. Ah, so we've got a 1 and a 2 here now. Wood carpentry. It's going to take iron, so we'll start there. Got a 2 here now. The iron mine. So we've got iron over here. Let's get this built. Boom. Oh, I've got some new quests kicking around here. Ah, main story. Set the stage. Prepare for the big event. Now, my liege, some of our people have come to me with a wonderful idea to welcome Lord Puelec de Roy. They spoke of old festivities from their hometown and how they miss them. In the early days of spring, folks would parade through the streets in costume, chanting and acting out folk tales, while others would pray for good harvests and fair weather. Let's not forget, my liege, our city is nothing without its people, and their culture is something to be cherished. So I say, let's recreate those springtime festivities. It may not be the right season, but I'm sure it will bring joy to our people regardless, and impress the Baron. I believe the first step is to build stages across the city. They'll serve as stops along the parade route where the performances will take place. Excellent. So for that, we're going to build 3 performance stages. We've already done 2, which is great. Arthur's quest. I don't believe we know Arthur. He's highly disciplined and carries himself like one born to serve or command. He's precise, loyal, and swift to act. The knight needs a meal to rest. The Knight Errant. Okay. Save thee, most esteemed liege of Bumbleton. Thy humble sister, Countess Alba of... So I think that's Icelandic. So it's not ha. It'd be like kvi to half. Kvi to half, I think. Countess Alba of Kvi to half has sent me through hills and valleys to assist thee in thy quest. We'll go with that. Thou may call me King Arthur. I have sworn an oath upon mine honour, and from this day forth shall accompany thee as thy loyal knight. Now, my liege, I've travelled far and wide to find thee, and my spirit has suffered as much as my body. Whilst thou be kind as to grant me some rations, so I may quell my hunger. So what does he need? Give fish with berries to Arthur. 30. We've done 24. Okay. Do you know what, Trent?
Certainly.
You get on that. You do that, Trent. Okay. So the iron can start coming in. That would be good. Oh, look at these. We've got potted tree, tombstones, mausoleums. Look. The flowery bench. Oh, I like this flowery bench. Can we get... Look. So nice. So nice. Ah, look. Cottages to upgrade. Yes. Oh, we can't do that one. Oh, it's not... Oh, it is a cottage. Yeah, no, can't do that one. Okay. Whoa, we only need to do one for Isabel. It's a doing. There's another one over here, look. Yeah, I think we will get another district in here. And I would like to get a pharmacy in there. Feels like we're sort of... Wow. It's taking up a massive amount of space, isn't it? And then we can get the carpentry workshop, I think, in here somewhere. I believe. Also something we have to do is get another performance stage. And I don't think we have any on this side of town at all. And I think we might pop one in here. There we go. It's taken up the rest of this. Okay. Right. The Bird of Ill Omen is done, though, for Isabel. Thank you, my liege. I haven't seen Matthew this happy in a long time, ever since we left our home to join you. He was just moping around all day, and now he's smiling again. And I finally have enough room to get back to work. Well, it's true. I'm already working for you, but you know, I could bake you a little something for your trouble. That's the least I could do to thank you. Oh, I know. I'll let you pet Matthew too. What? No, he's not my husband. He's my cat. I thought he was your son, actually. Okay. Okay. 20 doubloons for that. Excellent. There's our pharmacy here. So we should now be able to get the Yeah. Get the carpentry workshop in here. Set the stage has completed. My liege, the preparations are proceeding well. Everything should be ready very soon, yet something bothers me. I spoke with Matt about our plans, and he made a very good point. Save you, my liege. All this excitement got me curious about this parade of yours, and I was wondering, innocently, of course, how exactly do you plan to pay your actors and dancers for their work? And I am not even speaking of the kitchen staff whose food we shall serve. Don't get me wrong, we're a friendly bunch, but it does rather seem like taking advantage of our people's goodwill, wouldn't you agree? Yeah. That's why I believe we ought to give something back to everyone involved, from the wheat farmers even to advisor and myself. So set the stage is done. Oh, so we had the gold already in the bank, so we could just continue with this instantly. See, my liege, doesn't it feel good to give back to the people? There are plenty of stories about it, you know. Stories about rich lords getting robbed by bandits with their hearts of gold, only for their wealth to be shared among the poor. Maybe we'll even see one of those tales played out during the parade. Those are the stories sung in taverns across the land, where people gather to drink after a hard day's work, or after dancing and singing all day, if you know what I mean. So we've done that. Yeah, it felt mildly threatening. So we've delivered the iron, but we need to deliver wood beams for this in need of support. It's going up though. It's happening. There. So we do need a companion to come here, and I think I'd like to bring Matt here now.
I'm here to serve.
I'm here to serve. He's been working on the iron mines. Now he can come and work at the carpentry shop. Get these wood beams going. That would be fantastic. Tell you what, it looks like there's a lot of buildings that we could see about upgrading. And we could turn them all on and click show upgrade only. So we only need to worry about what needs upgrading. There we go. Excellent. They're good little filters they've got going on there. So we've got the iron and the beams. Excellent job, my liege. Those beams are just what we need to improve our civil buildings. I'm sure our people will be pleased. So we've unlocked the theatre, the church, and the elementary school. Okay. Reaching new heights. Have a church, an elementary school, and a theatre. Look at this. Okay. Let's see. Do we not put them over... Yeah, look, performance stage. We can turn it into a theatre. Let's do this one. Yeah. Oh, no, it's not. It has actually... It is a separate thing. We upgrade. Hold on a minute. Stop that. We can upgrade this. A church. Oh, we don't have the beams. Okay, we need to save up the beams. They're building it. Oh, the knight. Thy grace bringeth honour to thy name, my liege. I am in thy debt, now until fate unbinds me. Please accept my boundless gratitude and allow me to serve thee as once I served thy sister. Lady Alba hath also entrusted me with the delivering a message. Dearest sibling of young liege of Bumbleton, I send you my warmest congratulations. You finally earned our father's trust. The road ahead is treacherous, and I wish you nothing but the fortune I lacked at your age. I have sent Arthur to your side. He's still green, but the spark of promise burns bright in him. Surely he reminds me of you. Please treat him well. Yours truly, your sister. And I thank thee again, my liege. I shall now take my leave and await thy orders. That's that quest completed. 20 gold doubloons and Arthur. We now have Arthur. I can now assign him to places. Excellent. Oh, look, we have a quest here for Llewellyn. The noble messenger. Help a man in need. Save you, your highness. I wished to once again express how honoured I am to be at your service. As you know, your most esteemed father speaks highly of you, and I can already see why. Now, may I be so bold as to ask a small favour of you? You see, when I left the capital, I made sure my dear wife and children were well provided for, with enough coin to live comfortably while I'm away. I believe you understand. As a result, I now live rather modestly myself, and so I hoped I might witness your boundless generosity once more. Would you be willing to help me in these trying times? What does he want us to do? Oh, give gold to him. He wanted 35 gold. Okay, that's done. Next. Thank you, your highness, truly. There are none as kind and agreeable as yourself, and I have no doubt you are destined to become a magnificent ruler. And this will grant me comfort and allow me to welcome my family every now and then. Thank you once again. I give you my word, once my work here is done, I shall repay you in full. I'm not a man who leaves debts unpaid. Okay, that was quick and easy. There's our theatre. It does take us a while to make these beams. We are actually starting to see the planks go down. No gain. So a lumber mill might not be the worst idea. Plop it over there. Get another lumber mill going, I think. The clay could be better too. I might do more fish as well. About here. I don't know if I want a clay pit here, but I guess this is where it's going. I feel like we need it. And then I feel like we also need another fishing cabin. Is this too close to another? Yeah, it is. So I might pop that there. Bolster food and whatnot. Oh, look at this. Set the stage is done. Cook the fish, berries and porridge. Oh, look, it's Matt. And there you have it, my liege. A festive like no other. One to rival even the feasts of your father's capital. Thank you kindly for your help, Matt. I didn't expect you to put so much heart into all this. All that remains is to await Lord Puelec Duroy's arrival. I find it difficult to get my lips around that word. And thank you as well, my liege. You may be proud of what we have accomplished. Now let's hope for the best. Yes, let's always hope for the best. Eh? Let's always do that. So this is where I'm thinking about putting the elementary school. Oh, look. We can upgrade this now, I think, to a church. So let's do that. And an elementary school. Oh, no. We still need all the... We're going to be waiting ages for these. But the planks should start going up faster now. Why is there a little thingy by the... Oh, because we've just built one and nobody's working there. Okay. Arthur, could you get on that? And then also we have another clay pit. I think, sir. Did you get to the clay pit? Excellent, thank you. That would be good. That would be good. Because we want to build this elementary school. Oh, who's this? That's Puelec, isn't it? A guest from a faraway land. Show Baron Puelec the magnificence of your city. Start quest. My liege, our guest has arrived. Please welcome Lord Yanis Puelec de Roy, Baron of Puelec. It's an honour to see you again. Liege of Bumbleton. You probably don't remember me, but I was at your father's court when you were born. My daughter, Yael, will be joining us shortly. She insists on coming along, and who am I to deny such a sweet child's request? She's getting settled in her room, but don't worry. She'll come by soon to pay her respects. I'm sorry to interrupt your union, my liege, but it seems the parade is about to begin. Lord Perlick, you're most welcome to join the festivities. Ah, I would very much like to. I'll wait for Yael to finish her business, then come find you. In the meantime, might I trouble you for a little something to eat? The journey has been long and, to be honest, I am starving. Okay. So, we had to deliver fish with berries to him. 20. We've done that instantly. Thank you for your patience, Your Highness. Yael and I took some time to admire the architecture. Oh, pardon me. May I present Yael? Her Mount Albion is not yet fluent, so please excuse her awkwardness. Demant, Your Majesty, it is honourable to meet you finally. I like the pretty dances here, like feast days of home. Quite the spectacle, Your Highness. It almost feels as though the whole thing were prepared just for us. Fret not, I jest. The laughter and joy around us is proof enough that this is all genuine. Yeah. Oh, by the way, dear liege, is there a place where we could buy souvenirs or trinkets to bring back home? Perhaps a costume or some wooden effigies, something we wouldn't find elsewhere. Tad Kahaskaten am Eus Kohant? Something like that. Breton. Yes, dear, of course. I'll get you a new hat. Dad, I want a hat. Okay. Right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Right. So we've completed the guest from a faraway land. All right. Yael got her hat and I found some nice trinkets to bring back home. Now that's a day well spent. Thank you for your time, Your Highness. I heard your advisor talking about tonight's banquet. If it's even half as grand as what I've seen so far, I may never wish to leave. Jest aside, I'm truly glad to see how much you've grown. Your father must be proud. Truth be told, when he first told me about the land he'd given you, I was a little worried. What I mean to say is, be careful, child. Not everyone shares your good intentions. There are those who plot to take this land from you as we speak. Oh yeah? Pwelek. Know this, you'll always have an ally in me, all right? I owe your father at least that much. Okay, fine, as long as it's not you. But enough with the politics. There's still much more we must discuss, and I hope we'll have time at the banquet tonight. Until then, I shall enjoy the festivities. Canavo, Your Highness. Whoa, okay. We still haven't built the elementary school, though. We're, struggling with that somewhat. Do we have the stuff free yet? No. So lumber mill is lacking the workforce. Which lumber mill is this? This one. Here it is. We did build a new one. Who shall we send there? I might send Matt.
I'm here to serve.
I'm here to serve. Because he's already got experience in this. So that works quite well. Yeah. Ah, there we go. In goes the elementary school. Wait for them to build it. And then we would have progressed again. Look. There it is. Nice. Now that it's settled, I reckon it's time to work on the hall again. Bumbleton keeps growing, and the hall ought to grow with it. Great news, my liege. A young merchant from Trebeau came to me. She said the nicest things about my hair. She suggested we build a trading post here. She even said, and I quote, she smelled a cartload of opportunities in our bustling settlement. She went back home to prepare her supplies, but promised to return as soon as the trading post is built. What do you say, my liege? I believe it would work wonders for the city. Upgrade the town hall. Now, yes, we could absolutely do that. Here it is. What's required? Oh, look at all these quests coming in. What is required to do this? What do we need? 1,000 residents. Oh, look. And this. Cider. We need to start producing cider. How do we do that? An apple orchard and a cider press. Oh, look, and we've got the spinning workshop as well for flax. They seem to be upgrades, actually. There. Douche. They've left a space open for it. That's what they've done. That's what they've done. But what we don't... Oh, what is this? Oh, Hill's Trade Post. Does this go on the water? This goes on the water. Oh, let's get that in. Oh, so we need more gold. And we need more wood planks to build that trade post. Oh, okay. Okay. We could do that. Let's also see about... oh, the tailor shop as well, look. Tailor shop. Now, the tailor shop's going to be a little bit lost for the moment. Where would we put the orchard? The cider. I suppose we could see about an orchard here, maybe. Not sure. Let's get in a nice large plot here. There, like that. Doesn't have anything going for it. We'll put in a few though. Let's get a few going. Because we need 1,000 people. 1,000. There's 7. We could go bigger. Okay. Okie dokie. Right. So, a load of places here. We should see about getting some basic things in, like a well. That would be really good. What is required for the tailor shop? A market. The well is going in. And then it's got access to the market. That's good. That's good. Now we do need to also get ourselves an orchard down. Maybe we could do it over here. We've opened up because of the... but we're probably going to want to put the trading post there somewhere as well. Aren't we? Yes. Only going to get 2 fields out of that though. We just push that back a bit. 4. That feels better. Okay. No, now we don't have the... Oh no, we don't have the planks. It needs a lot of planks. These beams. There we go. In the orchard goes. That's fantastic. The apple orchard is being built for us to start producing cider. Now, our spinning shop is lacking help. Let's see here. Trent.
Certainly.
I think that'll be fine. Look. It opens up fabric, which then opens up clothes. And then we'll have... See, I thought that would be... Maybe that's a linen of some kind then. Okay. And then we're going to want to get our cider press in here, aren't we? Once we get the beams again. Oh, looks great. It looks great. Isabel, would you like to get on the orchard maybe? That could be good.
I was made for this.
Okay. Excellent. So can I get that cider press in? Almost. Oh, just 2 beams away. The cider press. Now, we also want to get in the tailor shop. So we need to wait for the 15 wood to come in, but I'm hoping we'll be able to pop it somewhere around here, I think. That would be good. There we go. Pop that in. So the tailor is now building. So a woodcutter's cabin has nothing to do. That's because we built the orchard. So we do need to move this. Oh, there's no point putting it on top of the other one. Yeah, maybe we could stick it over there. Okie dokie. And then the cider press lacks workforce. Indeed it does. Llewellyn, I guess.
Lay it on me.
What we can do is also upgrade, I think, a bunch of houses so we can continue to push the population. Nice. The tailor shop lacks workforce. Who shall we stick there? Do you know what? Maybe Kathy could go there.
Lay it on me.
Lay it on me. Excellent. So we can start getting like clothes going and stuff. Oh. Oh, there's a bridge. There is a bridge. There it is. There is a bridge. I did not see that. How silly. How silly. I wonder if... Oh, we can't get the post in there. Oh, that's a shame. I was really hoping you might be able to sneak it in there, but not happening. Not happening. But it will go over here. But I'm worried about that bridge, if I'm honest. Maybe this side of it? Not great for a trading post, is it? Would they build another bridge? Maybe. Let's find out. Let's find out. Down it goes. This is going to be amazing. I always enjoyed the trading, you know. Enjoying the trading. So we are going great guns here. We're building up the beams again. Population's getting close, isn't it? Now, back here, a lot of these houses sort of are limited, aren't they, on their upgrading because we don't have a lot of things here. No. So we could put some of these things in, couldn't we? Yes. You know, so we've got a well. That's good. But what about a chapel? Chapel could be good. Stick that in. Oh, Hild. Hello. Hello there. So you're the one in charge around here, right? I've got to say, I love what you've done with your hair. It's just so really lovely. She's worked out as a trader that works really well for her, complimenting people's hair, even when they're half bald. Hilarious. Anyway, thanks for welcoming me. I'm so glad to be here. I already feel at home among your people, if I may say so. I'm sure this trade agreement will greatly benefit us both. One thing, though, storage space in the warehouse is limited. Every time you buy something, I'll need to head home to restock. So, want to see my wares? I bet we can strike a deal. Look. Feels like there's not enough room for it here. And that bridge, hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Still, look at this. Buy and sell. So if we wanted to buy some cheese... 5 cheese. Is that how much gold? So if we bought 50, which is the maximum amount of cheese. That's 10 gold, is it? That's amazing. And then we could... Oh, it's gone. Oh. So I'd have to do that. I'm out fetching supplies for the shop. Please come back in a few. Same with sell. Okay. This is great. So there's the cheese. So it was instant though, but you can't use it straight away again. Yeah, you have to sort of give her time. Like it. Anyway, so we got the chapel in. We could do with getting a performance stage in. Let's put the performance stage over there, I think. And maybe we put the pharmacy in. Maybe put the pharmacy in here. Pharmacy in there. You know, just start getting them some proper support. And then they'll start up being able to upgrade, you see. And then we can push this to 1,000. That would be fantastic. Yes, look. All these that are ready for upgrading, including here. Our theatre. Amazing. Let's get upgrading. This will really get the population growing. And that doesn't seem to be actually causing that to go down. This seems to regenerate, doesn't it? So they do seem to be infinite sources, as far as I can tell. Ah, we can upgrade the chapel. Excellent. We have got more buildings coming up for upgrade as well. We've not quite done it, but look. Bunch more over here. We're able to pop. We're running out of food. But we've got a little bit low on food. I've been doing so many upgrades that we are now running a little low on food to get those upgrades done. But we're so close, we're so close. Look. So we now have the population. We need to allow the beams to build up. And we're also a bit short on gold. We need to let the gold build up to 140. We currently got 61, look. There's a quest for Cal. Help Cal take the plunge. White wedding. Friend, you remember Guinevere, my bride? She'll be here any moment now. And I don't know what to do. I'm supposed to marry her to secure an alliance between our families. If I run again, my parents will disown me. I feel trapped, friend. I have to find a way out. I don't want to go back to the capital. I don't want to just be another married man. I want to stay here with you. If only I were, actually needed by the city. You are? What does he want? Have Cal reach level 5 in any profession. Oh, he's a tiler, isn't he? Yeah, look, he's already level 4 and he's about to get to level 5. I'm about to say I've left him there. He's doing it. Oh, well, that's gonna work out quite well then, isn't it? And look, another quest here from Kathy. Give Kathy some space to decompress. Quiet pastures. Save you, Your Highness. You look happy. Did something good happen? Say, I'm really sorry to bother you, but may I get some of your time, please? See, I truly love what we're building here together. I do. But sometimes it feels a little overwhelming, doesn't it? There's always someone to help, something to mend, somewhere to be. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind working, and I've no plans of leaving. It's just, I'm not used to such a pace. So I was wondering, Your Highness, could you let me go work outside the city for a while? I could pick mushrooms, herbs, berries in the forest nearby. If that's all right with you, of course. Ooh, okay. So build a woodcutter's cabin for Kathy. Assign Kathy to the woodcutter's cabin and have Kathy autonomize it. I moved it, didn't I? To here. Look at that.
Lay it on me.
The thing is it's already automated. So it probably doesn't count. What if we pop it out here and we give her a new one? You know, we'll give her a new one. Take her off of there. Yeah. It'd be really nice to have a quest for Trent and Matt before we say goodbye. I'm not going to continue the story anymore, the main story. I shall leave that for your good selves to investigate how that goes. But we can see here, look, growing pains, entertain, Lady Puelic. So, yeah. There is more story to be had. There we go. So let's get Kathy into here. Now, wait for her to autonomize that, and that should be that. There we go, White Wedding. So Cal has become a level 5... is that him? No. A level 5 Tyler. Somewhere around here. There he is. Friend, it's time. I told you about her 1,000 times, and I know you were just as excited as I was to finally welcome her to our great city. Please meet Guinevere. Good day, Excellency of Bumbleton. It is a pleasure to finally make your acquaintance. Cal speaks so highly of you. I couldn't wait any longer to meet you. I'm glad to see that your and Callum's work has borne fruit. 'Tis a beautiful city you have built here. Now then, Cal, would you show me the projects you're working on? Okay, so for Cal we need to improve 3 buildings. The merchant is restocked. You can buy resources again. I'd like to sell something. We could sell a load of wood. Oh, we don't get much for that, do we? Maybe we won't. What about milk? No, we did. God, you don't get much for selling, do you? Look, 5. 1. So this means you get 1 gold for 5 of them, 1 gold for 40 of them. Okay. It's good if you do need just a couple of gold, but if you need some good cash injection, do you know what I mean? Do like me a trading post. Yeah. See, I know that it eventually gets to that one, and then it looks to be at level 8 it gets the gold one. So we're saying we would have to get to level 8 on 3 different buildings to do that. So if we leave him in the Talry until he's level 8 in construction, it would become gold, and that would register as 1. I think so. Wow, we're not doing that one in 5 minutes, are we? No. That one would take time. All the same, money does not seem to be trickling in, as far as I can tell. Oh, look. Kathy, thank you, Your Highness. I needed this break from the bustle of the city. You know, shepherding is a lonely job. I used to spend months in the mountains with the herd and Sagler at my side. We woke up with the sun, walked the hills, bathed in the rivers, sheltered in the huts our ancestors built. Life was simple, and it was enough. I'd be lying if I said I didn't miss it. Your Highness, may I be so bold as to ask for a little more time? I don't feel ready to return and face the crowds just yet. Yeah. So assign Kathy to an apple orchard. Okay. Yeah, so to replace Isabel.
Right away. Lay it on me.
Excellent. There we go. That was just what I needed, Your Highness. The fresh air and nature work wonders. I've had time to think about, well, pretty much everything. I thought about my place here, what the future holds, my wants and my needs, and about you, my liege. I feel much lighter now. Everything seems clearer. Still, I'm grateful I found this place. As you know, I had my troubles before we met, yet you helped me, gave me another chance, and for that, I'm eternally grateful. I'd like to repay you somehow. Maybe one day I'll take you to the mountains and share a few old shepherd secrets with you. We got 60 doubloons. I mean, fantastic. Is that enough? It is. It is. By 1 gold, we have enough to upgrade from Town Hall to City Hall. Oh, it's upgrading. Ooh. Oh, it's getting very fancy around these here parts. Well, that's an apple a day done. My liege, I reckon we should start working on the next big step towards building the city of our dreams. I'm not quite done with the preparations, so keep working and I'll get back to you really soon. We have unlocked Settlement Hall, Trapper's Cabin, Forester's Cabin. Oh, collect the mushrooms. The Trapper starts to get meat and leather. Look at that. Okay. And the Eatery, where we can make that really fancy meal with the meat and the mushrooms and that. Wow. Okay. One step at a time. Have an autonomous apple farm, produce fibres, and deliver venison with mushrooms. That's what it is. Venison. Okay. And we're already on our way to doing that, except for delivering mushrooms. We haven't built anywhere yet to deliver mushrooms. Now, I believe there's mushrooms over here. Yeah. So we could, indeed, come over to here. No, I don't want the trapper's thing just yet. We don't have the gold to build any of this. So we've got the forester's cabin. Oh. We don't have the gold, but it would just fit in there if we can get it just right. But we don't have the gold to do it. But that's okay, because I think that's probably... Oh, my liege. I can't tell you how proud I am. When we first arrived with only a few carts and your faithful companions, who would have thought you'd build such a city? And so fast. Speaking of your companions, some of the most seasoned among them came to me. They're pleased with their roles in Bumbleton, yet they would not be averse to greater responsibilities. Meanwhile, certain prominent citizens have heard tales from traders and travellers of rare delicacies, things like boar meat or hides, which our hunters won't find around the city. And so I have a proposal. To kill 2 boars with 1 stone, so to speak. Oh, hamlets. You could send a companion away with enough resources to build a small hamlet in a nice place of their choosing. They would serve as a burgomaster, and their hunters and gatherers could send back the goods we need. So we would do a new hamlet. So if we click on new oh, look! Look at this! And we can just build it. Wow! That's cool, right? Because this is the boar that he's speaking of. So in order to place the settlement hall, we would need 100 of the fish and berry meals. We've got 58 at the moment. We need 60 gold. And we've only got 1 gold in the bank at the moment. Okay, we have all the other resources. Wow. Okay. So if we want more gold, we are going to need more residential buildings. That's what we need to do. And that helps us get the gold. And upgrading them as well, and all that sort of business. So let's see about setting up a new hamlet. And then I'm thinking about sending Trent. I'm wondering if, because I'd quite like, because we did get to spend some time with Matt in one of the quests, even though it wasn't one of his personal quests. But we haven't with Trent at all, have we? And I suppose I would quite like to just have something like something from Trent before we go, from his character. I think that could be nice. Get some of that doubloons. Sell off the land. So here, we would gain 10 by upgrading that building, right? I think. We have a quest from Matt. A heart of gold. Give cider to Matt. Hey there, my liege. The weather is lovely, wouldn't you say? Makes you want to just sit back and watch the world go by. We've made such tremendous progress already. Surely we all deserve a moment to unwind, right? And before you accuse me of being lazy, well, no. Go ahead, you can call me lazy, but admit that a nice cup of cider would be just perfect right now. What do you say we share one? Oh, we completed it instantly, look at that. See? What did I tell you, my liege? Isn't this the life? Just living in the moment, cup in hand, talking and laughing with a friend by your side. Because that's what we are, right? Your blue blood and noble title don't change the fact that you're still human, and humans need friends. All of us do. So what do you say? I've got your back and you've got mine. Sounds like a sweet deal, eh? In any case, here's to our future and to our friendship, my liege. We just received 30 gold just for that. That was great. That was great. We've also got Arthur here. Accommodate Arthur in your city. Knight's duty. Prithee, my liege, I am in dire need of thine aid once more. Certain unfortunate circumstances required that I spend some time away from the city. When I was a boy, a crone bade me spend 3 days each month in solitude by a river to cleanse my body. I have abided by that rule ever since, and it hath brought me great health. Whilst thou be so kind as to grant me a humble abode by the water, so that I may uphold this tradition. Doesn't sound at all weird. Sure, mate, yeah. So do we need to build a well? Is that what's being asked of us? Let's do a bunch of upgrades so that we can get a bunch of gold in. Because we do need to be able to afford a hamlet. We've almost got the gold. But then we would need to save up this food. That's okay. We'll have some more houses getting ready to pop here, which will give us gold. In terms of the food, it's the fish and the berries. Now, how are we doing? We have a lot of fish. We produce more fish than we use, actually. That's kind of good, isn't it? It's not so good with the berries. Maybe we could boost berry collection a bit. So, over here, we could see about sneaking in a little berry place there and get that going. And then maybe we could do with another tavern to help produce these things. Yeah, it's the tavern that produces it. So we need more taverns. Let's put a tavern here. And maybe a tavern over here. Okay? Get some taverns in. And then this should start going up quicker, which would be great. Now we do need somebody in this gatherer's hut. Ah, Isabel.
I was made for this.
Yes, yes. Excellent. Okay. So that's that gathering hut going. And I'm assuming taverns will need companions as well to get them off the ground, I think. Bunch more houses that we can upgrade. Excellent. Ah, taverns. Let's get these producing the meals that we're after. Oh, look, Llewellyn's already got a head start in food. I might do Arthur. And over here, let's do Trent.
Certainly.
Okay, there we go. And then we should start producing the fish with berries faster, which is good because we need 100 of them. One thing I like as well is that you can change what's being displayed at the top there. So I've been able to keep track of that. Isn't that great? What's that? Oh, that's also very handy. Look at that. Isn't that great? Ooh. So we have everything we need for this hamlet advisor. Wonderful. You're ready to build a new hamlet. This is a huge milestone for our city. Let me accompany you in this endeavour. You can place the new city hall almost anywhere you want, but remember, boars have been seen in some areas, so choose the location wisely. Resources from each hamlet will be shared with the whole city. Oh, I might do there. That seems like a good spot. Nice. Ah, here comes the exciting part, my liege. You get to decide who will be in charge of the new hamlet. Any of your companions may take the role, but there are 3 very important things to keep in mind. First, the new burgomaster will have a lot on their plate. They won't be able to leave their office for quite some time. That means you can't count on them for tasks like training new apprentices until things are settled and the hamlet is running smoothly. Second, once you name a companion the burgomaster of a given hamlet, that choice is final, and each companion may only serve as burgomaster of one hamlet. One hamlet, one burgomaster, no exceptions. That task is daunting enough as it is. Lastly, and most importantly, all the buildings in the new hamlet will benefit from the experience of the chosen companion. Yes, every single building. Isn't that great? Well, because we've had no quests from Trent, I'm just straight up thinking we do Trent. It's a good old summary though, isn't it? Look at that. Trent's got some good experience here as well. Gathering, craftsmanship and processing. Yeah, okay. Assigning Trent as burgomaster, am I even saying that right, will make him unavailable for other tasks as he'll be supervising the development of the new hamlet. Here's Trent. Ah, I knew you'd come to me for this, child. Yes, I can take care of this hamlet and show you how it's done. But don't fuss if it ends up bigger and better than Bumbleton itself. I did build a new fishing cabin, and it would be good to get somebody in there. It is true. It's building over here. Look! Here comes the worker. Somebody to come and build our new hamlet. Here it is. It's quite the trek. Look. Our place is over there. It is quite the trek. Is that Trent coming? Yeah. Just running over. Alright. It's your new gaff. Stand there watching them work. There it is. A new hamlet. And we start all over again. So it's the venison that we're after. I like if you click on them as well. It gives you the tree of how this gets crafted. That's cool, right? I think so. So we want the trapper's cabin. And here are the boar. So we're going to pop that down. Get that built. And while we're at it, shall we get our first sort of district down? Why not? My liege, just a quick note about your new burgomaster, the amazing work they're already doing in their hamlet. See, the experience our dear Trent has gained in Bumbleton directly benefits this building, making it run faster and more efficiently. However, we still need someone else in the building to train apprentices. The burgomaster is a full-time job. Please keep in mind, this effect only works while Trent remains in the office. If you decide to assign them to another task, the hamlet's buildings will no longer benefit from their expertise until they return, of course. So, we need to put somebody in there. And you know what? Let's do Arthur again. Let's just move Arthur. And this also will start bringing in, presumably, leather, is it? Skin, and then we make it leather. And then we get leather goods and stuff. Oh. We need to build an eatery. Let's see if we can build one back at our place. An eatery. Could we get it more central? I think that could be quite cool. Yes. Let's get an eatery here. And I think I'll move
I'm here to
Matt
serve.
to this fishing cabin. It wasn't auto-generating. I hadn't spotted that. Oh, we might now be able to afford upgrading this. Yeah, it's not quite the stretch it once was. Berries are also an issue. So we have one here. So the fact that this is barely touched probably means that we can have a multiple sort of harvesting berries from this same plot, you know, because having just the one is barely affecting the supplies here. So we could get more gatherers to take advantage of this spot, and it would deplete it faster that way. Am I getting that right? Is there no way to sort of upgrade the current ones that we have? It doesn't. They just sort of get more efficient, don't they? So if we kept a companion here, so Isabel, for example, could be very good here to get it up to gold, right? So that it's at its most efficient. If I'm understanding things correctly. We're keen to see him get this to gold, so it's on cycle 3, which would make it the most efficient. So you'd want to try and get each of these up to this sort of gold standard before really taking the companion away, if you can. So it's like Isabel's really good at gathering.
I was made for this.
You know, I'm just like insanely good at gathering. I thank thee kindly, my liege. Thine solitude is most appreciated. I see now why thy sister spoke so highly of thee. Lady Alba hath been very accommodating to my condition, and she assured me I should find the same comfort by thy side. I am glad to see she was not mistaken. Now, is there aught I might do to repay you my lineage? I believe thou did need someone to oversee the construction of a new hamlet. Did thou not? Yeah, I gave it to someone else, though. Sorry about that. You're in the new hamlet. That's a bit confusing. You need to build the hamlet to get to the point where he wants to run the new hamlet. That doesn't seem right. Doesn't seem right at all. It seems a bit out of whack. Ah, the eatery is up. I think we might get Kathy on this, even though, mind you, Isabel did like the food, but Isabel's working, that's not ready to automate on its own. So I think, Kathy, if you could come and work at the eatery. we need the mushrooms. Here's the thing. Ah, mushrooms. Somebody to work here. Maybe Cal. Oh no, we need Cal to stay at the Tilery. I'm intrigued about this business with Cal. Oh look, it's the same now with that Arthur as well. Have Arthur improve 3 buildings. Yeah, it's very slow progress, that. Very slow going. I don't think we're going to get to see it. But Matt could come over here. So we should now slowly start to produce these 30 venison with mushrooms, and then that will probably be us for this. because I think we've seen a lot of the game, and this hamlet business, setting up second hamlets, I think is great. I mean, that's sort of what I would do in other games without the mechanic being built in. Particularly in games like Banished, for example, I found myself sort of setting up little hamlets when I played that, and we got to that 1,000 population. If you remember that, if you've not seen it, go check it out. But it's also a very good-looking game, isn't it? And there's plenty more of the main story for you to check out as well. Yeah, so you can see here, we've got 2 on the cycle. We can get that up to 5, so it would just start much quicker. It would have less of this circle to go around before it produces its product. That's cool, right? It's taken me a little while to understand it because I'm a bit of a dumbo, but look at this. At level 4, he'll unlock, because he's already got lots of experience in gathering. He'll reach it soon enough, and then this building won't just be automating, but it'll be doing it on that silver cog. So we can sort of see it here, right? We've got the 4 cycle, and then from Cal's expertise, an extra 2, right? Saving us all this time in this production. And we can see at level 8, he will get to the gold. At level 7, which is his next level, he'll get that final egg timer, that final bit of yellow here. Okay, it does make sense when you really look at it. Gain 1 prestige per production cycle. When we do get to that gold one, we unlock this. We gain 1 prestige per production cycle. So things become prestigious. And then I'm not sure what happens after that. I think the realm does get bigger or something, because you have to start using prestige. But it's a question of what does the prestige get used for? Now, from what I understand, there are master works that you can build. One of them is like the Fountain of New Beginning. There's a grand opera house as well. There's a whole bunch of them, 11 I think. So perhaps you use prestige to build these sort of master works. Not sure, but that can be something for you to find out if you decide to give it a go. We are starting to deliver the venison with mushrooms. We're almost halfway. Oh, look. Elementary school. I wonder if that... Let's go up to like a college and then a university or something like that. Don't know. Sort of seeing how they upgrade. Because you might then get like a cathedral or something, right? Oh, the Gather Cavern... It's not... Ah! So we can see here that 2 working this is too much. So if we move this one maybe to there, because we've got one already dealing with this. Wow, it went from barely touching it to absolutely decimating them. So if I was to just stop a minute and let them sort of regenerate, which they are doing. Because, like I say, 1 doesn't really touch it. 3 destroyed it, so maybe 2 is the max. You can see also the distance is the thing, because you can see them running to the bush. They grab one, run back, right? There you go, so it's gone down to 78. So that's probably a factor too. The distance and whatnot. And we did put some right next to it. We did. And of course, how quickly they gather, because that is also a thing. It is also a thing. Do you know what we might do? Is move this one over to here. To the new hamlet. There we go. That'll be good. That'll be good. We can see here as well, like what's required for the townhouse to upgrade. And we can see that this building's got an elementary school and a theatre. Water's also a factor, religion, like they're all there, right? But then we can see goods and bits and bobs, so they need more of the venison and mushrooms. There's also this one, which could be bread. Not actually sure. Before they can upgrade. And the next one would be manna, but of course we don't have any of those. We do not have any of those at all. Ah, look, Arthur's got 2 of the 3 of the building upgraded. Because he started the building from scratch, I guess. So because Cal hasn't started it from scratch, since that quest come up, it's not going to register him at the tilery doing... what? What? It might register the gold one though, and then we could do the lower ones elsewhere. One step at a time. Here we go. I have some exciting news for you, my liege. I have been working day and night behind the scenes for this moment. Here are the plans for the castle of our dreams. Wow, we have unlocked windmill, bakery. Bakery is one of my favourite buildings, along with the apiary. I don't know if there is an apiary in this game. I love apiaries in games. I love bakeries in games. Laundry. And the Mount Albion Castle. We get to build a whole castle. Whoa. Build your castle. You know, castle on the hill. Just build a castle, innit? Just build a castle. What's involved in building all these bits and bobs? So the windmill... Oh. I didn't mean to do that. So the windmill looks like it's an add-on for your wheat. So is this the wheat over here? Yeah, look. So in the spare field, we get to build a windmill. That would go there. So that's pretty cool. And then we get the bakery, because we now would start producing flour. So I'm not sure if anywhere, because we need the well upgrade. Ah, that might be the laundry. It is the laundry. So we could take this well and upgrade it like this. We could start getting laundry in. Look at the resources. We actually seem to have all the resources to build a castle. Can you believe it? That's a bit nuts. That is a bit nuts. We could build the castle up here. It would be nice if I could see the castle. So if, you know, spinning it, I would know if it's the way that I want it. But we can actually just build the castle. Oh, come on. We have to build the castle. We have to build castle on the hill. And then we'll call it. I can't stop playing it. Clearly can't stop playing it. Unbelievable. Look at these trees. Love these trees that we could just... Look where we put that bench. Oh, that's nice. Ah, the windmill. The windmill's up and running. I do kind of really want to build a bakery. Do you know what I mean? So... Ah, Llewellyn.
Lay it on me.
Could get in the windmill. There we go. He seems very up for that. Now, can we yet build the bakery? Yes. Yes, we can. Bakery. It's going in there. Oh, the bakery. So this might mean that townhouses might start being able to upgrade, and we'd be able to experience a manor before we end. Don't mind if I do. There's the bakery. Bakery. Isabel. There we go. Let's get Isabel in there. I was made for this. There we go. Isabel's in the bakery. Baking bread. Oh. Bread and honey. So I think that's the new buildings that we unlocked that we're checking out. So, Mount Albion Castle then. Where did I build it? Oh! It's coming along. Yeah, I got an achievement for that. Wow. Look at that. You've done it. We've done it, my liege. A castle. It really is a castle. Our castle. This will surely put Bumbleton on the map and your name in every mouth, your highness. Look, now we unlock the smithy, stone workshop, mortar shop, and sand pit. Deliver cut stone and mortar. You'd think you'd be doing that before you built a castle. Just saying, you know. Young liege, may I have your attention for a moment? Yes, I was wondering if you'd let me take some stale bread from the hall's pantry. Why, you ask? Please, young liege, do you not have an ounce of trust in me? What nefarious deed do you expect me to commit with stale bread? No one's going to eat it. I might as well take it, no? Look, I just need some bread. I'm not asking for much, am I? Surely you can do me this favour. Is it ducks? Oh, look, there's a new chap here. Weary travellers accommodate. Tahir and Ishar. Am I saying that right? Who knows? All these new quests opening up. We're meeting new people. And it's good that we finally got a quest from Trent. And we are fulfilling it already because we built the bakery. Because I love me a bakery. Love me a bakery. There we go. Rough and gruff. Right. Thank you, young liege. I'll put this bread to good use, and you won't have to throw it away in a day or two. You still want to know what I'm doing with all this bread, eh? Trust me, young liege. There are things better left unknown. Dear me. You're a stubborn one, aren't you? All right, I'll tell you. I want to feed the ducks by the river. Knew it. There you have it. Happy now? They love bread. It's not great for their stomachs, though, so they only get a little. Just a treat. 30 doubloons. Fantastic. Well, there we are. I think we've had a good peeping at City Tales. There is a demo available on Steam should you wish to have a go yourself, and the game releases on the 29th of January 2026. I hope you've enjoyed watching as I have enjoyed playing this one, and I will see you in the next video. Until then, farewell.